Hello and welcome back to JA BizTown Volunteer Training Segment 2. In the previous video, we focused on the beginning of the simulation day. Following the conclusion of the town meeting, all citizens return to their businesses and prepare for their first of 2 work-break rotations. In this video, you'll see citizens moving throughout the town to perform their jobs and take turns on break. Students will visit the bank to deposit their paycheck, open a savings account, and later spend money they've earned in the JA BizTown economy. Students receive their first paycheck and use this staff meeting time to be sure they are ready for their first set of breaks. No other business is conducted during this meeting. Let's review personal banking procedures. Keep in mind that you will review the steps with students either after the town meeting or perhaps at the start of the day. JA staff will let you know when. Paychecks are passed out. Remind students they need to endorse their check, to sign the back of their check and separate the check from the printed stub. A check written out in the amount of $1.50 for savings. This should already be in their checkbooks, ready to go. Please verify that it is. Checkbook showing the first deposit is correctly entered into the register, and deposit ticket completed and requesting no more than $2 in cash.
The Check It Out poster inside the business was a real help, giving the kids a sample they could follow. Even though I know the fill-out registers at school, some students needed the extra help to get everything right.
Your local JA staff will let you know where JA BizTown cash can be used. Most items students purchase will require them to write a check or use a debit card. Generally, each business will have a sign telling citizens the form of payment accepted. Managing their personal bank account is a key goal for students. Please check in with them regularly to be sure they are participating in the economy by making purchases and recording them in their register. You will also want to refer to the schedule as you remind students the order they'll be taking breaks. The break schedule will be announced by JA staff or the radio station. Remember, businesses are open all the time, so someone should always be in the business working. By this time, you may find yourself thinking, do I get a chance to take a break? You will need a short break or two during the day for a quick lunch, to make a phone call, visit with your child, or just look around.
I discovered that I was needed in the business most of the time, so it's important to plan ahead. Lunch is short, there's not enough time to leave the building, so I brought one and I shut my cell phone off. It was great just to engage with the kids and watch as they made connections to the real world.
We ask that you coordinate your break time with a second volunteer in your business, if there is one, or notify JA staff that you'll be absent from your business for a few minutes. That way, staff will know to check in with the business to answer any questions or provide assistance.
I found that I constantly referred to my volunteer guide and to the student job instructions. Everything was right there, and if I felt lost or couldn't figure something out, the JA staff was nearby to answer my questions.
The volunteer guide and checklist were so helpful. I was glad that I had taken the time in advance to read the information JA provided. The time spent looking over the details paid off big in dividends. One of the things that surprised me was the ownership and the pride the kids took in their work. They took it all so seriously and yet had fun at the same time.
When students make purchases in JA BizTown, the store they are purchasing from verify that they have funds available through a point-of-sale computer. The store clerk simply enters the purchaser's account number, the amount of purchase, and clicks Verify Funds to assure that money is available.
Computers are one of the things that made me nervous about volunteering. I'm not very tech savvy, and I was afraid I wouldn't be able to help the kids or would mess something up. Instead, I found the software was user-friendly, and of course the kids weren't intimidated at all. And for me, the technology was easy to use.
Please encourage citizens to spend their money in JA BizTown. Remember, they save a portion of their first paycheck, and JA BizTown money is not negotiable anywhere else. There may be a high demand for some products in JA BizTown, but a low supply available. Not all citizens will be able to purchase everything they want. It sounds a bit like life, doesn't it? But everyone should be able to find something fun to take home as a keepsake. If not for themselves, then perhaps as a gift. Sometimes students need a reminder that they help the economy by spending their money. If they don't spend, then businesses can't earn enough money to pay off their bank loan. Thanks for watching JA BizTown Volunteer Training. If you have additional questions, you can always reach out to your local JA representative. More information about JA BizTown and junior achievement can be found at ja.org.